Guys, it's Andy Mason. It's Andy Mason.
Andy Basin.
Andy! Andy! Andy!
Mason.
Hey! What's up, Andy? Welcome to Donut Fail.
Thanks. Andy, I'm so sorry how late we were. I won't lie, we were like...
Oh, let's put the window up.
We were a few minutes late leaving. Whatever suits. You're the boss.
Just chuck her in there.
Just chuck her in.
Down the grey rock path, summer is here at last. It's been a while since I've been around to this here flat campground.
Medium chocolate shake.
Chocolat milkshake.
Avec ceci?
What?
And medium fries.
Frites de moyenne.
Moyenne, très bien avec ceci.
Ouais. The salon?
Yeah.
Yeah, statue, merci.
Quelle est votre moyenne de paiement, s'il vous plaît?
Merci.
C'est le compte à 14,50 € pour dirigé.
Parfait, merci. You're an asshole for recording that.
Say hi to the camera, Andy.
Hi. They can't see anything.
Yeah, it's because I got a Chinese spyware phone. Good one, Andy!
Wow.
So, today we are throwing stuff out the window. And Andy is here to throw stuff out the window with us too. It is winter and it is cold. And we are listening to the Beatles. And Andy assorted rock music. And Jean and Lee are breaking stuff. And I think in a week we are going to go hang out with some artists and do some artist stuff.
Take the word recipe.
Someone's in weakness, so
I thought I was going to pass out. Wow.
Of course.
You guys aren't meant to react to the camera.
Very much so.
Hi guys. So today we are here moving lumber, and this is something people have done for thousands of years, and it's something we can and will do for another 100 years, but for only maybe like a couple hours this evening in our specific situation. So we're in this situation in France where we have a beautiful guest, Andy Mason. Would you like to come up and greet the fans? So we have I don't know, just a really nice setup here. We have been freezing at night. We can't get warm. We're also not really eating well, and I've started turning to overeating to make up for being so cold all the time. What do you think about your holiday so far, Andy?
It's you know, I feel like it's a growing experience. That's the thing. You know.
How much did you pay for this holiday?
I don't know, like 150 altogether, and they look all the expenses.
You're a dick.
I hope you enjoy.
It's like I'm paying to do labor. It's kind of the opposite of normal way.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oops. I don't know what else to say. Jane, would you like to say hi?
Hi. Oh shit. Now my hand is wet, glove. Wet, dirty, cold. Like, I'm literally... My clothes are ruined. These are the clothes I wanted to keep too. They're so wet and now they're covered in sawdust. I don't even know what's in my pocket.
This is France. I'm in France. Whoa! Whoa! Oh lordy. Oh my god, guys. Wee-hee.
Oh, the thing is, how are we gonna transport these?
What?
I don't know, I'm taking a video of this moment so that, because I was thinking like, do you want to be in the video?
Okay, go on.
So I was just thinking about how like, I don't know, maybe like when I look back on the last 2 weeks, like there's one way I think, oh, they were unfulfilling and unstimulating, but another way, like this is really nice. Like we're just on like a little French farmyard. Like it's a place to be, you know. It's a thing to do.
It's a beautiful spring day. This is how you get to the stick fort. That's the ferry hut. And it's down this way. I still need to fill in the walls more with more sticks. But this is like the seat thing. Underneath it I have like that big old piece of wood, a tire, and some concrete bricks. I was thinking of like trying to turn that into like a door thing, like fill it in with sticks. Yeah.
Whoa.
Have you thought of like doing that properly?
Can you say that one more time?
Wait, yeah. Rewind on that last speech.
You're one of those parents who like make their kids cry and they turn on the camera. And they're like, why are you crying? And their kids just want their mother to comfort their mother.
Look at that chateau.
That's your view.
Yeah.
That's really fucking bad.
We're like 7 girls, and even if you all had your own like ensuite bath, you just having to put up with that shit all the time. It'd be like living with 7 Mercedes.
Ah, hell on earth, I would say. Try and get in that abandoned building.
Yeah, into it. I think I
Did the sink leak after last night? Or was it okay?
I don't think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay.
That's fucking awful.
They cry about everything. Like, it's fine to cry once, like, if you're, you know, if, like, someone you know like dies or something, or like something tragic happens to you, you're going through like a bad breakup. But like if you're crying like every time we have a fucking party, then like,
Jesus. Yeah. I don't know, I think it's like we don't have a lot of music, okay? The only music we hear is the hums our fathers sing and the dums our mothers ring, okay? So we decided to do something different, okay? We have Gene Carson on the drums. Can we get hey! We got Stannard, the absolute madman on bass and vocals. Can we get away? And we got yours truly, Aidan Conroy, also known as the Meister on guitar. Are you ready to hear a band out of sync? Are you ready to hear a band that can't play any music? Are you ready to hear the Grid March? Way! 3 cheers for the Grid March! Way! Okay, so we have a little song that
Can I conduct this?
Yes! We are all far too drunk to play.
We're too drunk. Right now! Okay, guys! Can we hear some noise?
Listen, you parents are green marks intoxicated. But just you wait one night when we get here and we've drank no beers and we're completely sober.
If
and
we
you
play
can hear
sober
the real
beer.
Irish music.
Okay.
What do you guys say?
Great.
So now it's time. Are you Bulgarian?
I'm quite Bulgarian. Hello, Irish Wait. Let's see. Let's start with the drum set. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah. Once more. Най-големите газари, баце! Ето ти на гитарата, моят човек! Ей, но той е не знае къде бе, човек!
What does that mean?
Това означава, ето сега ще ви преведа! Той не си на гитара, ама не знае къде го боли, ох, къде беше!
So Lee and Andy are now gone to Bordeaux, and that is it. You will see no more of Lee in the Donut Fail videos from this point onwards.
Maybe you can send cameos.
Yeah, we'll like link in little videos of him or something. We're gonna
Why
go.
do you never use the front-facing camera?
I don't know, because this is funnier. We are going to English family, and so basically we just stayed at this French place for 2 weeks, and then we left because it was freezing, if you can see in the videos, and we breathed in mold, and now every time we like cough or blow our nose, black stuff comes out, so we think we're like really sick.
And I just have a bag of wet clothes at this stage. Like, if I don't dry my clothes tonight, I'm just going to be wearing the same t-shirt for almost a week now, because I've been trying to dry my clothes. I wanted to do laundry before we left, but the situation got a little bit tense, and I didn't really feel comfortable asking.
Yeah.
So then I tried to wash them in the sink, but they didn't dry. And now I just have a bag of wet clothes. Actually, the clothes I'm wearing are wet too, so I was trying to dry them over the heater last night, but I didn't really get that far.
We decided we didn't want to work an extra 2 hours, and it became a big point of discomfort between both parties.
Bearing in mind that we did work like pretty much 3 full days, and not like easy work either. Like,
We were lifting like logs that
like beams.
they took 4 people to lift.
And even then, we were
They were struggling, yeah. But now we're gonna go to this like musical family and artistic family, and hopefully they will have heating in their house.
Yeah, we don't really care what they're gonna make us do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, once we have a warm, dry bed to sleep in, like there was water dripping on my head when I was sleeping, and I got really bad on this condensation. And then I told John, and he was like, "You just need to open the windows." And I mean, like, I'm like, it was literally like -5 degrees in the night, and now you want me to open the windows at night. But anyway, so I tried it, and it didn't really do much. And there was just always, I was just always wet and damp and cold. So if their house is dry and warm, I mean, I will literally like shovel shit all day if they ask us to.
They also have like a guy who's staying in the same place at the same time called Michael the American Builder. So that'll be fun, hopefully. Because we were really just isolated. It was It was a good, challenging experience, but it was just not fun. There was good moments though, like the campfire.
We're making predictions about Michael the American Builder. Either he's going to be a complete like stud of a lumberjack, or he's going to be like 50, fat, balding. And if that is the case, we're going to buy him a slab of cans of Guinness and have a sesh. And we think
That would be so much fun if we started drinking with Michael the American Builder.
especially if he's some middle-aged man.
Yeah. Oh, that would be the best. Yeah, so that is all. That's kind of everything caught up now. Wait, speak. Oh, she's gone. Look at that though, that's real pretty. Right, so the moon has been very visible. I don't know. There we go. The moon has been very visible like all the time we've been here. It's been absolutely beautiful. I haven't vlogged it because we kind of are in like someone's house and I feel bad like recording all the time. But I can at least tell you what's been going on out here. We have hit the high life. We are no longer freezing and life is going so swell. Where yeah, which is really likely actually because Jean's bike is really fucked and my bike is real sticky. So, what is it? So no. So like where are we? We are in Canada, something like that in France, which is like a small little historical town. The town itself is really nice downtown. Look at that, like French shit. The town is really nice. It's like all like old brick and stuff, and like there's like this French yellow brick that just gets used everywhere. So, because I guess the stone that they mine around here is like all yellow, so that's pretty cool. We're staying with this English couple. One is like a cartoonist and singer-songwriter. He's a really cool guy. He gave me a 12-string guitar for free, and I'm gonna like post it home. The wife, like the mother of the household, is she is, I don't know what the hell. Jean? I think she went this way. We're meant to go this way anyways. So she's like this really like pretty big artist from London, it seems, and she had like some pretty major hits. One was like she drew all these big like figures, like big crazy rulers, like what are they? Like Kim Jong-un and Hitler and Stalin and all those. I can't remember the word. My brain's, after all this really stupid shit I've been doing, my brain is really failing me. Look at that little curl I have on my head. So yeah, so what is going on? Yeah, we're like hanging out with these artists, and then Michael the American Builder. He's a pretty interesting, cool guy. But the thing is with Michael the American Builder is like Michael the American Builder is going through a divorce. Well, he has, and I think he's like lost a lot of like himself in it, and he's always complaining about how like money is the root of all evil and the problem with everything, and you just don't want to start him on that rant. It's just never good. They have like these dogs, and like we work 5 hours a day, and basically we also jammed out, played music with them. Music is getting really good. I'm very inspired to start singing. Everything's on the way up. Work-wise, we walk their dogs for like an hour every day, and that's one of our 5 work hours a day, which is like nothing. We get like a 1 hour lunch break in the middle of the day. Jeez, it's great. Living situation. It's warm inside. There's hot shower, cabinet food. We get like €70 a day, €70 a week to spend on food between the two of us, which is plenty. A really nice amount. I'm going up this like massive hill. It's like really fucked. So yeah, but jeez, what a just absolutely beautiful, lovely living situation. Like a lovely place, part of France. When we go out on bike rides, which this is our first one today, I guess we'll see the French countryside and the French people and stuff. Today I'm planning on like having a movie night. We're gonna go watch a movie, and the plan is that like I've been getting really into eating like cheese boards, so like I'll video the cheese board I have today. I bought camembert, white wine. There's like chocolate desserts. It's real good. I think we might get paid for like house sitting on the weekend. which is absolutely unreal. That's like ideal situation. College wise, I've been thinking about doing psychology. I think I'm going to pursue that. I'm going to pick 3 colleges in Ireland, whatever colleges in Germany that teach an English course. Maybe think about doing neuroscience or computational or computer neuroscience. And what else? Okay, right, I'm gonna have to stop this. I'm gonna get hit by a car.
It's on the way though.
Yeah.
Now all of those. And the
Fucking mammoth meat. How the hell is it that much?
Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore.
So, look at that. I was shaved this morning. I've already got like a slight stubble. Let me find something to pop this up on. Here maybe. Okay, so France has been really good. Not really. I don't particularly like France. I think if I lived here for a long time, I would not enjoy it that much. But at this given moment, it's quite enjoyable. We're staying with an English family, which is really fun. They're very proper, which is really nice. And it's just a really interesting thing to see, because I've seen kind of like a proper American, like up-to-do household, and it's nice to see kind of like a more stereotypically British household. So we're normally just digging holes and, you know, doing work for these people. That's really weird. I see this weird dot in the sky over there. It's probably like a balloon or something, but it's just sitting there in the sky doing nothing. So yeah, it's just very nice, like French countryside. Very hilly, very sunny because we're in the south of France. Everything's made out of these yellow bricks. I'm like sharing this house with this one guy, and he's from America, and he's like, we've been watching like in the evenings now. Last night was the second night in a row, but we've just been watching like Quentin Tarantino films. And the first one was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It wasn't really that good, but there's all these weird feet scenes. And then the next one was Pulp Fiction, and that was really good, and there's also a lot of weird feet scenes in it. But it's really nice because I don't know, I can, he's like, I think in his 40s, but like I can just kind of talk to him, and it's just like having a good friend around, really. He is very like fixated though on like how the whole world revolves around money, and he's not really a fan of that, and he talks about it a lot, and it seems like he's like it's, I think it kind of, it's like, I can see where he's hitting at, but I also think like this theory probably developed during like a difficult part of his life or something. We're house sitting for the weekend, which means I think we're getting paid just to sit in the house, and we just take care of the animals, and we can play music the whole time. I've started singing and playing guitar at the same time, and boy, I think I've been really enjoying it, because there is kind of like a feeling the music kind of aspect to it that you don't get when you just play. And I've been playing Ruby, the Irish Rover, and The Man in Me by Bob Dylan. The Man in Me is a really good song. It's in The Big Lebowski, and I really feel it when I can play it, which helps me just try and get better at singing it. I bought new running shoes, so I plan to hopefully improve at running. I'm looking at I'm aiming to run a marathon by April. I'm also looking at universities for next year. It's kind of a difficult situation because I really wanted to go to Germany and be in a big city like Berlin, for example. But there's no schools that have an English curriculum for psychology, which is very few. The only one is Lüneburg, which is really unfortunate, and the other ones have really crazy tuition prices. So it looks like for now I will probably be doing university in Ireland. America didn't turn out to be an option last year. I applied, I got accepted, but the price was unbelievable, and I got a full ride scholarship to this one place, but it didn't look like it had good student life. On one hand, no, I don't regret not taking it, because it's in the past and I can't really figure out who I'd be without going on this journey and this trip and everything. But from what I heard, if I go to a college like that, everything business-wise would have been laid out for me afterwards, which would have suited me very well and done me very good. But if I just go to some college in Ireland, I probably won't be in a good scene with maybe as like driven people in their careers and stuff, which will be just like school again, which will be really unfortunate. That's one thing I liked about the big city, is you'd run into people that were really good at what they did and really invested in it, and that's why I wanted to get there. And you'd meet so many interesting people too. But at the moment it's not looking possible. And I guess that's kind of the the lesson to learn from the situation is that right now, because I don't have a lot of money, not a whole lot of opportunities are available for me. It's very unlikely I'd be able to go to the South Pole to work. It's very unlikely I'm able to go to Berlin to work or to study. So the idea is maybe to go get a degree and put myself in the position where I could earn this money, and then go to the places I want to be and do the things I want to do. But I'm finding it very difficult to sacrifice the idea of going to Berlin in turn for going to somewhere in Ireland, because there's just not a whole lot going on in Ireland, and I find that very difficult to cope with. Oh, what else? It's alright. I'll have to suck it up either way and kind of come up with a final conclusion. Typical French house. Blue shutters are pretty popular in this area. It's really funny because when we first got here, we didn't really expect like the shutter thing and like the traditional French house thing to be true, but then it turned out to be true, which is like, I know, it's kind of like, oh, obviously, but also not. Trying to figure out whether I take the left, the straight, or the right. I don't think it's the right. Don't think it's that one. Which makes me think it's that one. You know what? I'm gonna take the right. I think it might actually be the right. Quite possibly not. There's also this really massive bridge built out of the yellow brick. This is a bridge, it's pretty big. It doesn't look as big on camera as it does in real life, but it's massive.